Hello everyone. Welcome for another XTC game. So this is round 4, game 5 between France and Switzerland. Currently 2-2 right now. So the one winning the game gets the lead for their team. On the left you've got Steve playing for France. On the right you've got Ueli, quite sure it's pronounced this way, playing for Team Switzerland. So this is one of many mirror matches we had for this round. Of course, this is Republic. On the left, for Steve, you've got 5 Jedi Knights with calibrated laser targeting configuration and modification that allows you to add a focus result to your roll if the enemy is bullseye. And on the left, we have Warthog. So Warthog preventing friendly ships from death until the end of the engagement phase. Warthog with Wolfpack. After a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defense, if the attacker is in your firing arc, the defender may gain 1 strain to acquire a lock on the attacker. And then synchronized console that allows you to pass target locks to your friends. And you have 3 Red Squadron bombers. So let's put this one. So you have one, so this is the red one with some more equipment. He has a dorsal turret, proton torpedoes, R4 astromech, seismic charges, and synchronized console. And all the other guys are upgraded the same way, but without the seismic charge. So there you are. Yellow and green are upgraded this way. Same, but without the seismic charges. So this is it for the lists. So due to everyone having the synchronized console, they can pass target locks at range 1 to 3. 1 to 3 or 0 to 3? Just double check that. 1 to 3, okay, so you cannot bump and give a lock, but you can still have a pretty good range 1 to 3 because you have all of those ships having the synchronized console upgrade. So, reminder for those who will, you can bet for your champion, your preferred faction, which is kind of weird in this situation, but preferred faction, player, country, list, I don't know, you decide. And you can bet by clicking on the upper corner of the chat. You've got a little window with a prediction who will win the game. You can bet credits on this if you want to. Alright, so Steve is 195 points. Ueli is 200, and Steve gave Ueli initiative because Warthog is moving then first, which is quite interesting. Jedi's having double reposition and being able to calibrate, if I may say, their bullseye correctly. So currently you've got red Jedi and green Jedi going on the top of the board. Yellow, blue and pink are going to the bottom. And the Y-Wings are closing the gap they had in the beginning of at the beginning of the game, so they're they're going back into formation, or so I believe. So proton torpedoes are really scary because you have 3 of them, which means 6 torpedoes. Can be really menacing, but Steve has the power and a very good ability to avoid Y-Wing's arcs. Another problem of Warthog being having a Wolfpack in this situation is that Warthog is initiative 3, so he has to shoot first. Then if he did not shoot or wasn't able to shoot, then he cannot use 1, 2, 3. He cannot use synchronized console, and then Y-Wings cannot perform proton torpedoes attacks as they do not have the lock. So Warthog having a shot is quite the thing you really want to be sure of, because if there is no shot, or if, I mean, this is practically the same thing, but Warthog having no shot and taking attacks while not having an arc on the defender means Wolfpack won't trigger either, which also means that there will not be a strain for a lock or anything. So this is a pretty rough situation that could end up mattering in this particular game. Nous on gagne demain, deal. That's an interesting deal. I'll get in touch with the players then. Alright. So I believe this was the 3rd turn. Yeah, something like this. So we are going to the 4th turn right now. This game will probably end up on a win with a reposition. I mean, it's going to be a reposition game, which means we probably won't have an attack for like 2 or maybe more rounds. But then it will be really interesting to catch what people with I mean, those 2 people did, because it could go either way. The only difference is will Steve be able to arc dodge perfectly, or will he be taking shots, which probably means that if you take 1 you take 4, and if you take 1 you take probably a proton torpedo shot. No deal, I want to win today. I don't care about tomorrow. So yeah, this will be a game of positioning. I mean, I believe the rest of the day we have Rebels versus Rebels and Resistance against Separatists. This will also probably be a game of positioning, but the Rebels against Rebels, I believe this will be probably more of a yeah, who can attack more than the other. I don't know. We'll see. Could be interesting. Okay, so red just taking a focus. Alright, so Steve is probably going to try um, and let Ueli come to the obstacles, which is not a good, not a bad idea, but there is a little drawback. I mean, you could have a little drawback, and this is about seismic charges. But the thing is, with Jedi's, you are probably more than available to get out of range of any obstacle that could end up blowing up. So, um, for the record, this is red carrying seismic charges. um, so I believe with this obstacle placement, really tried to close the gap between those obstacles, which means he probably wants to drop some seismic onto the net and try and choose at the very last moment which obstacle is going to blow up, which could end up mattering because this is an automatic damage onto the Jedis that have 3 agility, so this could be massive, and only 4 health, which is another massive thing. So yeah, we will see. Just want to make sure we do not lose both, you know. Yeah, I believe low frec is he has the good opinion on that. I believe this is better to win an X-Wing game than to win in a football game, right? Sounds fair to me, though. Alright, so 1 hour and 2 minutes remaining at 4 turns or so, but I believe it was 4 turns. We'll see for how long there will not be any attack. I will come back in 15 minutes when the shoot starts. Yeah, that is probably quite the thing. Woohoo, Y-Wings are turning hard and stressing themselves. Okay. So yeah, the barrel roll on Y-Wings is a stressing movement. Warthog pumping, yellow pumping. 3... was it a 3 bank or a 3 straight? I do not remember the previous position. Where are the pew-pews? Okay, so spending the force for fine-tune controls. Barrel to the left. This way you can choose next turn to go right or, I mean, hard or bank, which is interesting, always. Green is also using fine tunes. I mean, you could just, if you're not double repositioning, you could just use the regular action for that. But anyway, that won't change anything as all the ships of really already moved. So the danger with the position of yellow is that Y-wings can go fast, but yellow is the only one that can do so, and yellow is stressed, which means if he wants to have a double-modded proton torpedo, he has to clear a 2 straight, which is the fastest of those blue maneuvers. And I believe this is what Steve's looking at. One straight and 2 straight are the only blues, but then there are R4 astromech to make all of those 1 to 2 speed maneuvers blue, which means you've got now the 1 straight, 1 bank, 2 straight, 2 bank, and 2 hard that are blue. Force for a fine-tune control boost over the gas cloud. So now blue has the option to go left, straight, or right, and with the barrel you add a little more distance, which is not bad as well. Barrel for pink. Luckily, this game is not the one that you play at 2 a.m. when you are tired, because like it's very good to see a positioning game, but oh man, we're here to throw dice, right? So let's throw some dice. All right. So currently, green Y-wing can do a 2 hard to the left. Red Y-wing has a pretty good dial with a with the R4 astromech, so might as well go slow or just a bit fast. I don't know. Probably means that if it goes fast, that probably means that green is turning hard, yellow is turning hard, and Warthog is going hard to the left as well. But if it does that, it probably means that red and green Jedis will close the gap, getting still close to the obstacles so that they have an escape plan. But that probably means that those Y-Wings and Warthog are putting themselves in a little bit of danger, which means Steve really played the thing really well, because now he's got arcs pointing in every direction. And basically Ueli is like blocked in a corner, so he doesn't have any choice. It's not that bad for Ueli as well, because he's got like the whole map open to him, and he doesn't have to like deal with ships coming from all directions. But then again, if you have to choose between going front or turning hard or anything, that means that your opponent has a slight advantage. And thank you for the follow. Really appreciate. So I believe this will not be the round for an engagement, as yellow and pink are probably going to one hard barrel to the left, one hard to the left, barrel to the left, and maybe boost to put some distance. Red and green will not go as fast as they can, because it might just be dangerous. I believe this turn won't be the turn for engagement, but probably like next one, or the one after that. Now there is less than an hour remaining. So yeah, red did go slow. Green and yellow did a too hard 2. Left. Both taking a focus. With red, that's 3. Those Y-wings taking a focus. And now this is the Jedi. Okay, so well, I was wrong. Jedis are coming hard. Fine-tune controls. Boost to the right, maybe. There you go. Right, you're setting up next round, so yeah, next round will be the round of engagement, for sure. Now that you can see that. Okay, so that was a 4 straight for green. Fine-tune control, boost to the left, takes a focus. He probably will be able to shoot green one Y-wing, but green Y-wing won't be able to shoot him because the dorsal turret is only range 1 to 2. Okay, so what do you want to do with blue? Maybe a boost straight? That way you can either flee by going right, yeah, go left and engage hard to the left, or go straight or bank. This is a very good position for blue Jedi. Oh, yellow is going to fight. So in this situation, with the force available, I believe you just take the focus and stay where you are, right? Oh, maybe not actually. Because red, after getting shot, could take a target lock onto yellow and shoot a proton torpedo to yellow. So maybe if you have the place, you just barrel to the right. Okay, no. Maybe you don't. Alright. And pink is going fast as well with a 5, but I believe this won't be... I mean, he won't be able to fit a bank boost to the left. So I believe this is the end. Okay, so he will barrel to the right. What will he do then? I believe a boost to the left. Okay, you have bullseye, but you have nothing to mod your bullseye. But anyway, why not? You have a shot, that's good. Alright, so... Oh yeah, this is the... yeah, I'm getting this wrong. You cannot have a target lock with red because there is Wolfpack. And Wolfpack only means... I mean, the requirement is if the attacker is in your firing arc. And Steve is not in Warthog firing arc in any situation. So I believe now that we see the board. Yeah, there you go. You engage on red because red could end up taking some real pain. So there you go. So this will be the first shot of the game. Woo! 50 minutes remaining for that. And this is 1 damage and 2 blank. 1 hit, 2 blank onto red. So red took the first damage. This is first blood. Okay, so range 3, nothing at all for pink. Range 2. 2 dice. Oh. Do you spend for 3? So now really should remember to put the crit onto a hit. There you go. Due to the Y-wing ability. 1 die on defense. Nothing at all. 2 shields. 1 away from half. But I believe Steve has shot with everything he could. So this is now yellow Y-wing. Is yellow having a range onto... Okay, I believe they checked. So 2 dice from yellow, 2 with the focus. So this is the reason why you kept the focus. But anyway, you've got 3 evades, so no problem at all. Green won't be able to shoot on the side, but still has a range 3 onto both of those Jedi, choosing pink, because no mods on pink. Once again, 2 hits and 2 evades for Steve. Jedis say no to that. And in this situation, both yellow and green are modded, but yellow is range 2. And man, consistent 2 damage, but anyway, evaded by... So this is the end of this this round. So now the Jedis are probably... I mean, yellow and pink might be in danger here. I mean, this is the exact same situation that makes the HMP very, very good. Because, like, you are kind of forced to engage them in a corner, which means you are facing towards the nothing of the board. And yeah, you are really in danger because you cannot move through them and pass them with a fast maneuver, because like if you do that you flee. So well, we'll see what really planned, and we'll see what Steve is going to do about this. But yeah, Ueli's deployment was really good because he put himself in a corner, which means he will probably have to face 3 fronts, one coming from the bottom of the board, one through the top, and one from the asteroid field. So might put him in danger, but then again, only 3 fronts to deal with. So this is looks like it was planned and well planned. So we will see about that on the next turn. So red Y-wing is 1 away from half. No damage on the Jedi, no damage on any other ship of release list. "46 minutes remaining for the game, and we just had our first engagement, which is quite good." Alright, alright. So this is an important turn right now. Probably the one deciding what the game will look like until the end. So you might want to go through the Y-wings, but the problem with this is they've got proton torpedoes, so they probably are going to go slow, because they want to keep at least range 2. They do not want range 1 because they are losing one die, sorry. So yeah, might be interesting to to see what Ueli's plan is, and how Steve is going to react to it. So I believe both players are ready. And we are probably going to next round. Very shortly. There, oh no, I mean, sorry. Red Squadron Bomber. I mean the green one. It's not ready. Alright. The thing with those Y-Wings is who do you want to commit to? Green, red, blue, yellow is probably the nearest, so the guy you don't want to be shooting at, but the guy you cannot ignore, because he is probably the most dangerous Jedi. Pink is probably a possible target, but if you're doing this, then you open your flank to every other Jedi, which is not a good thing. Thank you for the follow, we appreciate. Alright. So, are we going to the next round? Alright. Too hard from red, so he's committing to the Jedi's of the front. We'll see if Steve did see that coming. Probably yes, because Warthog is also facing this particular direction, so red might have done a one hard to the right barrel roll out of range of green's Y-Wing. Pink, red Y-Wing, sorry. Ooh, so green did target lock and will do on pink. Too hard from yellow. So basically yellow and red are facing and probably hoping to catch red Jedi. Green is having a shot probably onto pink, though pink might go past and evade that shot. The turrets of red and yellow are pointed the not the good direction though. I mean, the thing you want to evade most is the attack arc of Warthog. Oh, Warthog also takes target lock. So you hope to shoot Jedi number red. This is your goal for the round, so we will see if Steve did see that coming or not. 5 straight from yellow, and then, yeah. What do? Do you force boost to the left and take a focus after that? No, green took a focus. That was the focus of yellow. He did not remove it from last round. There you go. Alright, so yellow. Fine-tune control. There you go. He's boosting. He's closing the gap. And will probably make Warthog hit some dust. Range 1 with bullseye is really dangerous. Pink is also going very fast and will probably do the exact same thing. Range 2 bullseye onto Warthog. He just opened I mean, really was kind of forced to open his formation. And the thing with opening the formation is, well, you take the risk of that happening. And you cannot do anything about it. Jedi's passing through the Y-wings and just like going to the ship that controls the list. Alright, so Jedi Blue. What is Jedi Blue doing? Is he out of Green's arc? Probably not. Oh, marvelous boost. Look at that. This is brilliant. Look at that. It's so close. Look at that. It's like, okay. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Oof. No, there you go. Alright, so green did go fast as well, out of arc of Warthog, and red is in danger probably, but I mean, you cannot do anything without taking some risks, and red is probably the one taking a risk right now. You just focus probably, and hope for a good result, and then you keep your focus for defense. Okay, so as Ueli's got initiative, Warthog is shooting first. But the thing is, you've got like some. You just got 3 dice, right? Because if you spend the luck, then you can't pass it to anybody with a synchronized console. So you're like naked dice, and you've got 3 focus results, which is not looking good. And there you go. He's giving the lock to. I mean, really doesn't matter. It's him deciding right now. Might be yellow, might be red. It's going to be red. And now this is Steve's turn. So both yellow and pink are threatened by a dorsal turret attack, but red and yellow are probably shooting to red Jedi. And this is a range 1 bullseye attack. There you go. So 3 dice plus the one from calibrated laser targeting. And this is a very good shot. You spend the force and keep the focus for defense. 3 blank, so that's 2 shields and a hit. First hit of the game on 2 Warthog. Range 1 also in bullseye. So 3 dice. And this shot is not as good as the previous one. Okay, he spent the focus for 2. So that's 1 coming through. That's 2 coming through. 1, 2. Will he be able to 1 turn kill Warthog? That would be massive. And this is a range 1 bullseye also. There you go. Oh man, the shot is looking very good. With the focus, that's 4. And this is 4 going through on Warthog, so 1 more damage is Warthog dying at initiative 3. So synchronized console. No, the Warthog or Wolfpack ability will not be present for the rest of the game. So you just need 2 damage to be sure of taking Warthog out of the game, not the round, because he will survive as as for his ability, and there you go, just 1 damage, but it is enough. Warthog leaves the party, and Steve still has a shot with Jedi Blue. I believe you can shoot range 1. Oh, this is just out of bullseye. I mean, you probably take the range 1 shot anyway, right? You could strip the focus out of Red Squadron Bomber, which is a very good thing. There you go. Because now it is a double modded proton not rocket, sorry, torpedo. Blah blah blah. No, this will only be 1 hit. So probably half of Red Squadron. If he does not, yeah, there you go. That's a blank. So half of Red Squadron Bomber number red. So now 84-0. This is a massive lead. We will now see what he's losing for that. So yeah, Warthog is not out of the game until the end of the engagement phase. It works for non-limited allies. It works for himself. Okay, so Proton Torpedo number 1. So red is shooting a Proton Torpedo. There you go. -1. Oof. So using what is it called? Fire Convergence. Rerolling the blank, rerolling it to a hit, and changing a hit to a crit. So that's 2 evaded on Steve's side. So a shield and a crit. The crit is Blinded Pilot. Yeah, not the worst one. There you go. Blinded Pilot. I mean, I believe the thing you want to do in this situation is probably end up having both red and yellow shooting at red, killing red, but then having like green shooting at green or blue with the turret, which is less menacing. So yeah, I believe like if you lose red for what you just did in the round, that's 84-39, which is amazingly good, as you can now initiative kill those Y-Wings. Proton Torpedo for yellow. Nope. And that's 2 now. Fire Convergence to reroll the blank. Ends up being a focus. So that's all 4 and a crit. So that's 3 going on the red Jedi. So he dies. That was pretty much what you were expecting, probably. I don't know what way he is revealing those cards. I just don't understand. But anyway, that doesn't change anything for us. So green. Who do you want to be shooting at? Okay, green, 2 dice. 1 hit. And 1 evade. With the force, that's 2, but like, it's for the imaginary crack shot. Alright, so red is removed from the game, but you've scored 84 points. You took half of the Red Squadron Bomber number red, and you took away Warthog in 1 round, which is massive. So now, yeah, basically you've got Y-Wings that just can't do many things against 4 Jedis. Yeah, Steve is in a very good position right now. We'll see if he ends up doing what's necessary to keep the advantage and probably increase the advantage. So now I believe the target is red Y-Wing. Green is probably doing a 4K. I don't know what yellow could do about this. I don't know about red as well. So yeah, this will be an interesting turn. We'll see what really he's got in his mind and what Steve can do about that. Alright, so Steve looks like he's almost ready. Ueli is almost ready as well. Might just go for the next round in a couple seconds. Alright, so really seems to be good. Steve just double checking everything and shall go. Alright. I'm just thinking about a thing. There are no locks available. Yeah, because red died with yellow's. Red Jedi died with yellow's target lock, which means there are no locks available. So for really the task is even harder because you have to take locks, attack, pass locks, etc., etc. But in this situation, you probably want to K-turn to be facing the Jedi's next turn. But yeah, that is for sure a very difficult position to be in. And here we go, too hard from red. Probably wants to block one hard or bank from green. I mean, you could take a lock onto maybe blue or pink, but the thing is, you have no token. Oh, and you are on 4 hole, so it's kind of dangerous. But anyway, he's doing it, so we will see. Oh, he's taking on green, so he expects green to go fast and through him, because he cannot shoot green if he bumps, or if he is blocked out of his turret or front arc, which means that's not looking good. I mean, I wouldn't have taken this lock on green, probably, and green's Y-wing is going to face this Jedi. Locks of green Y-wing on Jedi. Oh, and yeah, you're correct. There is a lock of green's Y-wing on pink Jedi. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. Okay, so he's barrel rolling and taking a stress. Okay, so what's the plan here? Also, if you go into shooting without any lock, he will probably not give you one during the shooting either. Yeah. So, yellow is bumping onto red, so that's a good block for Ueli. Yellow attempted a one hard to left. Oh ho! So pink is going through the red Y-wing. So green has a lock on pink. Green Y-wing has a lock on pink Jedi. So okay, so you stay here and just not focus. Green is bumping onto pink, which means he has a shot range. Oh, that was a 2 sloop. Woohoo! Okay. And blue is going one hard to the left and will have no shot. Oh, that's not a very good round for Steve. Might take some pain here. So Steve has 2 shots, but really has 3. Alright, so yellow will shoot onto yellow, I believe. That is a range 1, only with the force. And you can... I mean, if you spend your... You have nothing, he won't spend anything, so... There you go, and one evade for... for yellow. And now the only shot remaining is... what's the card? Green. Green onto red. You probably don't want to spend anything, so that will be the end of the round. Yeah, because Y-wings don't move and Warthog doesn't move anyway. So yeah, completely understandable. Okay, so now this is on Ueli's side. So now you've got to think about who shoots first. Who shoots first? Who do you give the lock to? Etc. etc. But still, for really on this turn, no damage taken, which is massive. But then again, next turn for Steve is going to be really good. Okay, so he's looking at both attack arcs. Shooting at green, range 1. 3 dice. And that is going to be 2. And oh, we'll take 1 at least. So green taking 1, spending the force to avoid taking the other one. Okay, so yellow now. Shooting at green again. Green is out of force. And this is going to be 1 and 2 because he has a focus. Nothing at all, so with a direct hit, that's the end of green. This is not a direct hit. Damaged sensor array. And you've got red, but red is not having any shot. So 84 to 95, 95, sorry. 59. So not a good turn for Steve. We'll see if he catches up the game next turn. Okay, so 16 minutes remaining. If Ueli takes the other half of a Jedi Knight, this won't be enough, as it's only 20 points. So you would end up 84 to uh, 78. So Steve is not in danger in the future round. He probably will try and set up the escape route, because Y-Wings can't really follow Jedis, and even more if you consider that green is stressed. So Steve is all set. Really looks like he is thinking about another thing for red. Okay, so that's the double check thing. Going to play the next round. Not. Alright. Okay, let's roll. That is a one straight, one bank. It looks like a one straight for green, bumping onto blue. One straight from yellow. Can take an action. So basically, red has target lock, green is a target lock, and now yellow is taking one. Who do you want to be taking a lock on? Will be pink. So pink has now yellow and green. Oh, okay, no, maybe not. Okay, yellow is taking a lock on yellow. And finally, too hard to the right for red. Might be dangerous to do that if all the Jedi did come to the bottom of the map. You could end up facing the entire Jedi thing. So yeah. Okay, he's barrel rolling to the right, taking a stress for that. And we shall see what Steve planned. Okay, let's go. Too hard or pink. Not moving. Okay then. I don't know what he's thinking about. Green. Two bank. Clears the stress but doesn't move. Yellow, one heart. You have a range 1 attack um, on red, and you got out of arc of yellow, which means no synchronized console thing, which is a very good thing for Steve. But the problem is Jedi green is in every attack arc of Ueli right now. So it might be a very dangerous turn, Steve, as he will probably lose half of, I mean, the other half, so he will lose a ship, so that is going to be 3 against 3. This is massive. And blue is doing a 1 hard, and I believe you cannot reposition in this situation, so maybe you just take a focus and take the range 1 shot against red Y-Wing. I believe this is a good thing to do. Because if you do a boost straight, pink might be in the way, you might go in the arc of yellow, which is not a good thing. You go out of arc of red, which is a good thing. Yeah, I believe you do. Think about this. Okay, he's playing the thing aggressively, taking a target lock onto red. Why not? Okay, so pink is shooting first. And there is no shot? Or there is a shot? Okay, so I believe there was a shot, but that won't change anything, as pink will probably not spend the force. Green doesn't have a shot. Blue is shooting last, I believe. Okay, so red is living on 4. You've got 3 dice. And this will be all 3. And this will be all 3 again. Wow. So living on 1, so you have a chance to take the whole ship right now with blue shooting. It is a range 1 attack. If you do 2, the ship dies. And you probably want to spend the force if you can. Okay, you don't have to spend the force. You guaranteed it. Yes. Why did you... Okay, you reroll with the lock, which doesn't change anything. And yeah, so red dies. And with red dying, I believe this is the chances for really to win the game that died as well. Because now there is a practically 50 point lead for Steve. 49 to be precise. I mean, you are probably going to kill green. So you will take another 20 points. 19, actually. But you only have 2 ships left. And yeah, I mean, let's wait for the result on this round, and then we will talk about the odds for the next and last turn, probably. So alright, so who shoots who? Shoots into blue. What? Why shooting into blue? Doing nothing at all. Okay, I mean, that was surprising. And now he's shooting onto yellow? Pink, sorry. Oof, this one looks amazing. Good defense though, and pink will only take a shield. There you go. Alright. Alright. So this is good. And we are going to the next, and looking at the time, probably last round of this game. Steve has 94 points, a 94 points lead, which means he really has to kill 1 Jedi. I mean, he takes 94, so if you take both half, you take 20 and 20, which is 40. So you basically have to sorry take 3 halves or 2 halves plus something. I mean, you have to take 3 halves. That's the only win condition. But the thing is, looking at what Ueli's got left, which is only 2 ships, he cannot take that. So I believe the game is already finished. Even though, I mean, if he takes like green and pink's half, that's not enough. He could potentially take green out and then do 3 damage to pink. That would be the only way he wins. Yeah, I believe this is the only winning condition right now. So if pink sees that and evades the arcs, or just like green is evading the arcs, that's it. Like that's the game. So probably looking good for Stevia. So looks like Steve is almost ready. He is a bit deciding moment. Yeah, this will definitely be the last round as they are playing quite slow. There you go. Too hard from yellow, taking probably a focus as he already has a lock, or maybe changing the lock, why not? To pass it to green, for example. I mean, if you know the winning condition here is shooting 2 different ships, you probably want to take a focus, yeah. 1 straight from green. I would have tried the... yeah, no, the 1 bank. Okay, and now this is Steve's turn. Here we go. Yellow. 3 bank. Yellow was trying to escape. Boost to the right. Barrel to the left. I'm not sure it's very useful, but... yeah, just a focus. Maybe wants to keep this space for other ships. Yep, like this, for example. Force, fine-tune control, straight boost, and then a focus. So now both yellow and blue are safe out of turret's arcs. Green escapes as well. You could barrel to the right and boost straight, for example. Or just take a focus. And pink is doing a 1 hard, oohoo! Alright then. I'm not sure Green Jedi is out of green Y-Wing's turret arc, which could be relevant. Oh, but I mean, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, no worries. The pink Jedi can just barrel to the left, then boost and go out of Green's arc, which means the game is okay. He did the barrel to the right. That's a thing for sure. Okay, and he took a focus. Okay, so he got out of yellow's arc. But if you know the thing, it might be possible for Ueli to still win the game. The winning condition is probably not out yet. Okay, so I mean you take all 2 shots. So green took 2 shields now, but anyway that won't change anything. There is a chance still that Ueli is winning the game. So you can range 1 pink, but you have to kill it. That is the first step to your victory. Oof. Okay. I mean, you've got to focus, so why not? And with spending the focus, you've got 3. So now, oh man. Okay. Well, that's all of pink. So now this is a 10-point slid. And now if yellow has an arc on green at range 2, which he does, the lock is on yellow. So that's only 2. And that will do 2. And he's got the force for that, so just what you needed. Oh, you're right. There was the damage sensor array. Yep, correct. Okay, and so this last shot won't be enough. Whew. That was tense in the end. So 108 to 98. Steve winning this game and giving the lead to France. Let me add this. This is now 3 to 2 France. Oof. Alright. So, stay tuned for more because we have another game starting in like 30 minutes. So, do not move very far from screen as the next one is going live in 30 minutes. So, Steve winning 108 to 98 against Ueli, giving the win to France, and France going 3 to 2 against Switzerland. Thank you for watching, and yeah, just in about 30 minutes, another game, another mirror match. Take care and see ya in 30 minutes.